Check 1, 2. And then we can just pop it back on the seat for him? Yeah.
I ask that you please stand for the academic procession and remain standing for the placing of the university mace and the singing of our national anthem. Carrying the gonfalon for the Faculty of Arts and Sciences, Jacqueline Dos Santos, Theodoro Deli.
true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Mr. Chancellor, Mr. President, distinguished platform guests, members of faculty and staff, graduands, assembled guests. My name is Laureen Stiles, and I serve the university in the role of the Vice President Academic and Provost, and I have the honor of being your MC for today. I want to extend a very warm welcome to Capilano University for this special time of recognition and celebration. I declare open the 2023 Spring Convocation of Capilano University, duly assembled for the first of 5 ceremonies where we are granting credentials and ceremonials of the university. Before proceeding, I'm going to ask folks to, if they can just take a moment to silence any electronic devices that might be with you, so there's no beeping, ringing, etc. That will really help us with our ceremony today. I want to extend a very, very warm welcome to you all and to recognize those of you who are here in celebration of graduates, families, friends, significant others from far and wide, and to welcome particularly those folks that are live streaming probably across the globe. Capilano University has always been deeply connected with First Nations communities, and indeed, Capilano University is named after Chief Joe Capilano, an important leader of the Squamish Nation of the Coast Salish peoples. Our campuses and learning locations sit on the traditional unceded territories of the Lillooet, Musqueam, Squamish, Shishalt, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations peoples. At this time, I would like to invite Elder Latash to share a welcome. Okay.
Osiam, Tunoyap, Tunoan Siam and Siaya, Sayoyaqua, Clachet Nomen, Unhot and Squallowan, Natha Uns, Latashka Shaman, Tanalachan Oslahan El Kameo. I'll translate for you. Bonjour, comment ça va? Well, good morning to all of you. I'm so happy to be with you this morning. Congratulations to all our graduates. My heart is filled with pride and joy. I graduated from Capilano College, and I went on to graduate from Simon Fraser University. So I realize how you must be feeling at this moment. And this moment will stay with you for a lifetime. What you have done is built a lifetime of memories. I still remember the names of most of my professors from Capilano College. And I hope you have the same memories. So welcome to your event. Welcome to all the families, your brothers, sisters, parents, grandparents. It is a great accomplishment what these fine young people have done. It is amazing. So welcome to your day. I'm going to sing for you a song that comes from Chief Joe Capilano, composed over 100 years ago. And also, the logo that is used by the university was designed by my daughter, Marissa. So our family has a big connection with the university, and we are filled with pride. Congratulations, everyone. Hope Thank you. I just want to share with you a gesture that we use in our culture is to raise both of our hands. And it means welcome, it means thank you, it means I love you, but just a lot of meaning to it. I love you all. Take care. Thank you.
Thank you, Elder Latache. Please allow me to introduce the distinguished members of our platform party. And if you can just raise your hand when your name is called, please. Thank you. Dr. Chris Botterill, Associate Vice President International. Jen Bryan, Capilano University Alumni Association. Jennifer Ingham, Vice President University Relations. Torrance Savyard, Vice President, Strategic Planning and Institutional Effectiveness. Clara Duwell, Student Speaker. Elder Latache, who you've met. Bruce Simons, Honorary Degree Recipient. Dr. Tracy Penny-Light, Dean, Faculty of Arts and Sciences. Kyle Vornan, Registrar and Mace Bearer. Paul Dangerfield, President and Vice Chancellor, and Dr. Yuri Fulmer, Chancellor. I now present to you our President, Paul Dangerfield.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to see you all here on this beautiful day. Graduates of the Faculty of Arts and Science, honored guests, friends, family, and colleagues of Capilano University, welcome to our 2023 Convocation ceremony. On behalf of the entire university community, I'm happy to extend my congratulations to all of you as we celebrate this momentous occasion. This really is a great day of pride and joy as we recognize your exceptional accomplishments and the countless hours of dedication you invested in your education. So, the question now is, what is next? I think that's a great question, and I'm sure it won't be the last time you ask yourself that. Now, I can answer that with one of the biggest cliches of 2023. Well, according to ChatGPT, what's next is you reach for the stars and encourage you to dream big and set ambitious goals that will ensure that you're successful in the future. But really, everyone, what does that mean? And how do you make that happen? Again, more questions. That's the key skill I'd like each of you to walk away with. I really hope that you never stop asking questions. Always be curious, because curiosity can inspire imaginative approaches in absolutely everything we do. Throughout your time at CapU, you have been encouraged to ask a fundamental question. How do you know that? This simple yet profound lies at the heart of critical thinking, self-awareness, and humanity. It reminds us to challenge assumptions, question narratives, and to seek evidence-based knowledge. Your studies in the arts, humanities, social sciences, natural sciences have equipped you with a deep understanding of the world and the skills necessary to navigate its intricacies. You are very fortunate to acquire these skills, for they are the armor that shields you against misinformation. In an age where anyone can publish their ideas with a few quick clicks, the ability to discern fact from fiction has become a superpower. And as graduates of Capilano University, you have that superpower. So, some may argue that technology and artificial intelligence will replace humans in the job market. However, I stand before you today to emphasize that technology can never replace the essence of what makes us uniquely human. While machines excel at repetitive tasks, data processing, and kickstarting an initial draft of a paper, I know, they lack the capacity for empathy, creativity, and ethical decision-making. They cannot replicate our innate ability to understand and connect with each other, to empathize with the human experience, and to make value-based judgment. Your university experience has not only equipped you with the technical knowledge, but it has also fostered your humanity. Through interdisciplinary studies, collaborative projects, and engagement with diverse communities, you have cultivated a well-rounded perspective that cannot be replicated by an algorithm or a machine. Your ability to think critically, to question assumptions, and to evaluate information will set you apart, enabling you to navigate the complexities of an interconnected, ever-changing world. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, remember that the world needs your intellect. It needs your compassion, and it needs your ability to seek the truth amidst a sea of falsehoods. Embrace your role as critical thinkers and as leaders. Be the ones who ask, how do you know that? And challenge the status quo. As graduates of the Faculty of Arts and Science, you possess the power to reshape the world. You have the ability to influence society, to spark conversations, and to create positive change through your research, innovation, ideas, and social activism. I urge you to harness this power responsibly and to make a difference in the lives of others, to bridge divides, and to build a more just and inclusive society. From this day forward, whatever path you explore, whatever questions you ask, and whatever contributions you seek to make, you will always be part of the Capilano University, the Capilano family. You are Capilano alumni. Congratulations, everyone. Oseam, I raise my hands to you. Thank you. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our honorary degree recipient. The honorary doctorate degree is the highest form of recognition granted by Capilano University and acknowledges those who have made substantial contributions to society at the provincial, national, and international levels. Born and raised in West Vancouver, Ruth Simons spent her formative years being mentored in her family travel insurance business. She later grew this business and eventually sold it to the Cooperatives Group, where she became the vice president of travel insurance and completed a successful merger with one of the largest competitors before retiring from the industry in 2007. Now, since then, Ruth has immersed herself in not-for-profit work and volunteerism, becoming an elected council member for the village of Lions Bay from 2008 to 2011, and convening the Howe Sound Community Forum for elected officials in the region. For her community advocacy, the village of Lions Bay presented Ruth with the Citizen of Distinction Award in 2014 and the Citizen of the Year Award in 2015. Most recently, MP Patrick Wheeler named her as one of the region's unsung heroes. In 2017, Ruth actively championed the efforts to have the Howe Sound region designated as an official UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, forever preserving the precious environment that flourishes in that region. Following a 5-year campaign and as a result of her leadership, on September the 15th, 2021, the Howe Sound region was internationally recognized as a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, the 19th here in Canada. As part of the celebration, Ruth received one of the highest honors from the Squamish Nation, a blanketing ceremony that she went through, which I'm sure she will refer to, in a recognition for her wonderful achievement. Ruth has continued leading the Howe Sound Biosphere Region's Initiative Society, an organization which is responsible for managing this UNESCO designation. Over the past year, Ruth has tirelessly worked to manage the new UNESCO responsibilities, including fundraising and setting up an official partnership and working group with Capilano University to support students and community research projects in the region. Chancellor Fulmer, it is my honor to present to you Ruth Simons to receive the distinction of an honorary doctorate degree.
Ruth Simons, by the authority granted to me by the government of this province and the Senate of Capilano University, I hereby admit you to the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa. President Dangerfield, will you please present Dr. Simons with a hood?
Thank you so much, Chancellor Fulmer, President Dangerfield, and thank you, Latash, for that lovely welcome. Honored guests and graduates, congratulations to you and your family and friends that have supported you on this great journey. I can remember feeling so proud seeing my daughter walk across the stage a number of years ago. And here I am today feeling most humbled to be receiving this recognition. Again, thank you so much. What an inspiring campus this is, nestled in the woods, so close to nature, and named after a respected leader of the Squamish Nation, Chief Joe Capilano. who faced such tremendous challenges in 1906 when he traveled to England to petition the king and seek respect and justice for his people and the lands. I feel it is the spirit of his leadership and this connection to the environment that has drawn me into this relationship with Capilano University. UNESCO uses science, education, and culture to inspire, engage, and to inform people everywhere, to foster a greater respect and knowledge of people and this planet. It is about building peace in the minds of people. It has taken many years to achieve a UNESCO designation. It wasn't easy. And there are a lot of people, some of them here today, that have contributed tremendously to this work. But it was really the inspiration of those that have witnessed this tremendous, fragile environmental recovery of Acatsum House Sound, which is really only just 20 minutes from here. At one time, the waters of Acatsum House Sound were suffering from toxic pollution. The air was thick with emissions from industry, and the mountains and islands were bare from clear-cut logging. It took a lot of work by many people over the past 40 years, people advocating for change, governments imposing environmental regulations, and investments in restoration that are still ongoing today. And we're now witnessing that tremendous recovery of the land and waters. UNESCO biospheres are beacons of hope in an ever more complex world. Graduates of arts and sciences, as President Dangerfield said, you are needed out there. You're needed to advocate, to innovate, and communicate for a sustainable future in the face of climate change and biodiversity loss. But no, there are places around the world, like over 740 UNESCO biosphere regions, that you can go to connect with nature, surround yourself with beauty and a caring community, and places for ongoing education, research, and learning. I didn't know that I would be doing this work today, but know as you progress towards your goals that it is the people that you bring into your life, the people that you surround yourself with, that make the difference. I am grateful for the people that mentored me and that I learned from on my career journeys. Starting with my family, who taught me about hard work, set that example, taught me the importance of service, generosity, and I learned a lot from their mistakes. I also learned so much from the many skilled and knowledgeable people that have been my team members along the way, as well as community leaders and business leaders that have taught me the functions and dysfunctions of this democracy. More recently, I'm learning so much and unlearning so much from my Indigenous colleagues and friends. You have so much working for you these days, with access to a tremendous amount of information, with fantastic technological tools. You have this excellent education, and you live in a country that has made such advancements on human rights. If you use these skills and these tools wisely and ethically, you will be on the right side of history, and you will be on the path to a sustainable future. Wherever your travels and experiences take you, remember, today, you have the right to a healthy environment. And as you go forward into this complex world, you too can be beacons of hope. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I get to say this publicly for the first time. Dr. Simons. That's wonderful. and such important words that you share. And I also think an amazing example of the many paths that a person can travel and contribute. And I feel very honored that we will continue our relationship at Capilano University. Graduands, as President Dangerfield has said, once this ceremony is complete, you will be members of the Capilano University Alumni Association. Here to welcome you from the CUAA is Jennifer Bryan.
Good morning, everyone. As a CapU alum and member of the Capilano University Alumni Association, I am honored to be here today to congratulate you and welcome you as a new member of our alumni community. You now belong to a group of more than 100,000 extraordinary alumni members, all connected through our CapU experience. I want to take a moment to acknowledge the journey that has brought you here today. Dedication, hard work, perseverance, and the ability to adapt during challenging times is what got you here today. Be proud of that. Be proud of yourself. Just take a moment and exhale. You did it. As we look towards the future, I want to emphasize an important theme that I believe captures the spirit of our university as well as this year's graduates: imagination. Throughout your time at Capilano University, you have been encouraged to think outside the box, to challenge the status quo, and to find new and innovative solutions to the problems we face. You've been given the tools to cultivate your imagination, and I have no doubt that you will use these skills to make a positive impact on the world around you. Don't lose sight of that. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to think creatively and to imagine new possibilities is more important than ever. It is these skills that will enable you to adapt to new challenges and to find new opportunities for growth. At Capilano University, we celebrate diversity, and the Alumni Association stands with you, supports you, and looks forward to all that you will achieve. As you move on to the next stage of your journey, wherever it may be, I want you to know that your fellow alumni are here for you. You've gained a new family. Through the CapU Alumni Association, we exist to support you through continued lifelong learning, professional development, exclusive alumni benefits, and most importantly, a sense of community. We encourage you to learn about the CapU Alumni Association, stay in touch, and make use of all the resources that we offer. We're here to help. As graduates, you have bright futures ahead of you, whether you choose to become a leader, creator, innovator, or activist. The Alumni Association cannot wait to see the meaningful and positive influence that you will make in shaping our community and beyond. Congratulations and welcome to the Capilano University Alumni Association. Every year at Convocation, the university invites a graduate to address their fellow students. This year, I have the great pleasure of introducing Clara Duval, receiving an Associate of Arts degree today. Please join me in welcoming Clara.
Hello, everyone. I stand before you today in a time of transition and reflection, as we gather to celebrate our achievements and mark the end of a remarkable chapter of our lives. And what a journey it has been. I'm sure that all of us encountered challenges that tested our resilience, pushed our limits, and shaped our character in profound ways. And even when these challenging times comes to an end, it's important to remember that the lessons learned will forever remain ingrained within us. The hardship experienced will be surpassed by the invaluable lessons and strength that we gained during these times. So, an example of this would be those news articles proclaiming that COVID is over. I don't know about you, but I have come across many of these articles these past few days. And reading that headline made me pause and reflect on what a profound impact the pandemic had on all of us. We all had an idea going into the year how things would turn out, and many were left disappointed. Remote learning made it difficult to build new connections, and many felt isolated. Not to mention the toll it took on our mental health to deal with all that stress and uncertainty, not only for ourselves, but also for our family and loved ones. We also had to become tech wizards overnight, learning new skills and finding creative ways to stay engaged. Even though I admit I still struggle with the unmute button from time to time. But you know what? We made it through. We showed how adaptable we are, how determined we are to overcome any obstacles that come our way. Reflecting on all of this reminds me of a personal challenge. And although it was a long time ago now, it still affects the person that I am today. You see, there was a time when I really used to struggle in school. I had few friends, undiscovered learning disabilities, and very low confidence. I still vividly remember that one gloomy evening during a parent-teacher meeting. I was 10 and not really interested. From the chair, I was impatiently dangling my feet that didn't quite reach the ground yet, when I sensed a tension in the air, which made me stop and listen. It was then that my teacher informed me and my parents that if I didn't step up, I would have to redo the year. Hearing that made my heart drop. And seeing the disappointment in my parents' faces was a wake-up call for me. It was then that I made the conscious decision to commit myself to consistent, hard work. But I didn't do it alone. I also had the courage to ask for help, seeking support from my parents, teachers, and wider community. I am forever grateful for their support, as I would not be standing here in front of you today without it. I believe that each one of us can look back on the personal challenges that we faced to arrive at this moment of our lives. Whether it was struggling with academic performance, navigating the complexities of a global pandemic, or something entirely unique to your own journey. These challenges have shaped us in profound ways. So, let's not get caught up if the newspaper proclaims COVID to be over, or if my personal triumph of passing the 5th grade is front page news. Because what actually matters here is the invaluable lessons that we carry forward from these experiences. Through my own journey, I learned that one's mindset is crucial to success. Our mindset, our beliefs about ourselves, and our determination to overcome obstacles have the power to propel us beyond what we once thought were possible. Equally important is the lesson that it's okay to ask for help. Look around this room, and you'll see the incredible Capilano community, a network of phenomenal faculty, staff, and students. These are the people we owe our gratitude to. So, please take a moment to look to your left and to look to your right. These are the individuals who played a pivotal role in our collective success. So to my fellow students, our dedicated staff and faculty, I extend my deepest thanks. Your support and guidance has shaped us into the graduates that we are today. And Mom and Dad, from that parent-teacher meeting to this very moment, I hope that you can feel the same pride as I do. Thank you for always believing in me. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let us remember the power of a determined mindset and the strength that comes from asking for help. But above all, let us cherish the invaluable support and sense of community we have found here at Capilano University. So, thank you all, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2023.
A new world calls across the ocean. A new world calls across the sky. A new world whispers in the shadows. Time to fly. Time to fly. It's about one moment, the moment before it all becomes clear, and that one moment you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second, and just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow, and you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand, and you didn't know that you sometimes have to go round an unexpected bend, and the road will end in a new world calls for me to follow. A new world waits for my reply. A new world holds me to a promise. Standing by. It's about one moment. That moment you think you know where you stand, but in that one moment, the things that you're sure of slip from your hand.
And you've got 1 second to try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same. And the wind starts to blow.
And oh, you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land. And you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue that the surface sometimes cracks to reveal the cracks to the new world. You have a house in the hills, you have a job on the coast, but a lover you're sure you believe in. You get a pool in the back, you get part of your life. But then the earthquake hits and the bank closes in. Then you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow.
Wonderful. And thank you, Clara, so much for your words, inspirational and personal. On behalf of Capilano University, it is now my great privilege to introduce Chancellor Yuri Fulmer to address the graduands.
Thank you and good morning. First, a grateful acknowledgement to Elder Latache for his blessing this morning, his presence this morning, and being with us today. These lands, as we know, were stolen from Indigenous people, and we're all embarked on a journey of truth and reconciliation together. I gratefully acknowledge I'm a guest here on these lands, and I'd also observe that since colonization, some have been better guests than others. And I'd ask all of you who are guests like me to commit to being the very best guests that we can be on these lands. Like President Dangerfield, I of course asked ChatGPT to write this speech for me today. It did such a bang-up job that I thought you'd all realize that I hadn't written it, so I had to dispense with it and go back to writing my own. So please bear with me as I deliver what I wanted to say and less what ChatGPT wanted to say. This week is a special week to me, and of course if it's a special week to me, it must be an incredibly special week to all of you. It's an honor to be here on this stage to speak with you today and to celebrate with you as you move to the next phase of your life. I congratulate each of you walking across the stage to receive your degrees today. This is a hard-earned achievement, and well done. If you raised children while attending university and getting this degree, or if you had to work full-time to do this, my extra special congratulations and kudos to you for that. And I'd also like, before anybody else, to thank the families and friends who supported you on your journey today. So what happens now? What's next for each of you as you turn the page to a new chapter in the next period of your lives? The opportunities in the world are endless, as I'm sure you've been told since birth. So how do you walk out these doors and begin to make your mark on the world? Today I'd like to talk to you about something that you may not have had the time or the resources to focus on through university, but I can personally tell you is an important part of your future success in both your career and in the life you choose to lead. When we think about being strong and what this might contribute to our output, many of us think about our intellectual fitness or our physical fitness. And of course, these are very important things. But I'd like to call your attention today to what I feel is one of our least used muscles. This muscle can be powerful to you and your well-being because of its infrequent use. In most people, it's often underdeveloped and quite weak, though occasionally it gets a flurry of use. Much like those of us who go to the gym on January 2nd each year, this muscle's full of aspiration. It wants to be better, fitter, stronger, and healthier. Though if you're like me, by January 9th, you're back on the couch with a bag of Doritos. This muscle's been so neglected through its infrequent use by us that it has deteriorated to the point of creating serious societal problems. It's created polarization in our community and even, unfortunately, hatred. My friends, this very important muscle that we all need to cultivate is what I'm going to call today the good citizenship muscle. Like each of our muscles, good citizenship requires exercise and frequent use to be consistently strong and impactful. Most of us do exercise our citizenship muscle from time to time, or we think we do. So we say we vote. That's a good exercise of our citizenship muscle. Well, in municipal elections in British Columbia, at the last turnout, we averaged about 31%. So less than 1 in 3 of us selected to come out to vote. That means most mayors in our province were elected by about 12% of the eligible voting population. We pay our taxes, some willingly, perhaps like me, some grudgingly, and perhaps like some not at all. Only about 70% of us file our taxes on time each year. We claim to donate to charity. In a survey in 2021, 84% of Canadians claimed to have made a charitable donation in the previous year. But if you actually look at people's tax returns, only 19.1% of Canadians actually claimed a tax deduction for their donation. Which is all a bit like saying that I went to the gym when in fact I got a milkshake, put on my gym shorts, and sat on a bench and drank it. Doesn't count as a workout. And these statistics mean that people are truly not exercising their citizenship muscle. Your education has no doubt been pursued with the goal to leave university with knowledge and skills that will get you a good job. And of course, that's the right thing. All of your learning has been so important. But I encourage each of you to take this moment to do a self-inventory and consider the strength of your good citizenship muscle. Dr. Martin Luther King said, well, not everyone can be famous. Everybody can be great, because greatness is determined by service. As you progress in life, it's crucial to bear in mind that you're not merely an individual, but an integral part of a wider community and a vast world. The key lies in developing our personal sense of citizenship and actively participating in collective efforts to accomplish remarkable feats. By fostering a robust local community through the establishment of business or enterprise, or opting to collaborate with and endorse ethical organizations, we can exemplify the principles of global citizenship. Let us all exercise our citizenship muscle to make this possible. At its core, having a consistently strong citizenship muscle will make us responsible for and aware of the impact of our actions and decisions on others. Be aware of the power that this muscle has. It will allow us to be more willing and capable of listening to each other so that we can seek to understand and become more accepting of all points of view. Sorely needed right now. A powerful citizenship muscle will allow you to make contributions and changes as individuals when necessary to ensure that we are doing our part to create a better world. Research has even shown that helping others, volunteering, and being engaged in your community can have a positive impact on your own health, mental wellness, and happiness. And goodness knows we could all use those. By becoming a part of something larger than yourself, you will find meaning and purpose in your life. Success in relationships, success in business, and success in life finds you when you lead with kindness. As you live today and in the coming days while you're reflecting on your next steps, I'd ask that each of you ask yourselves these questions. What makes a strong community? Why is my community important to me? And how can I flex my good citizenship muscle to be the best citizen I can be to contribute to my community? Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world, and that you can be. I hope that each of you here today becomes inspired to exercise your citizenship muscle and to strive to be a force for positive change in the world. Be mindful of the impression that your actions have on others, and know that each of you can make a difference. From me, be one of the first to congratulate you on your achievement today. And please, I wish you all the very best in your future. Stay in touch with us and think big. Thank you. And now to the good bit. I get the honor of formally conferring degrees on you, and I'm going to do it in just a moment. But I want to set the scene for you. So in a minute, I'm going to ask all of the graduates to stand, and I'm going to read a very formal piece conferring a degree upon you. And then often somebody in my position looks at the audience and says, and then there'll be polite applause. We're not that kind of university. There will be impolite applause. There'll be celebration. There'll be cheering. If you want to stand on chairs and you're able to do that, then I think you should. You're going to yell and scream and hoot and holler. And graduates, I'm going to ask you, when that starts, I'd like you to turn around. If you have family in the room, please try and make eye contact. If your family is online, they will see you. And if today you feel alone, know that President Dangerfield and I are here for you and behind you and standing next to you, okay? So do we have our marching orders? We're all ready? It is now my great honor to confer the credentials earned by our graduates. I am assured that the candidates to be presented to you today and those in absentia have fulfilled all the requirements for their respective credentials, and the Senate has requested that I confer upon each the credential which they have earned. By the authority granted to me by the government of this province and the Senate of Capilano University, I admit you and those in absentia to the credentials to which you are entitled with their inherent rights and privileges and the responsibility and loyalty which they imply. Graduates, would you stand and face your family and friends, and let's go crazy. Thank you. Now, before I turn it back to the Provost, just a quick message from me. In a moment, you're going to come across the stage and receive your credential. Now, I know it's nerve-wracking. I know that in your mind you're thinking, well, what if I trip and fall? You know, what if the Chancellor has clammy hands and that's going to be awkward when I shake his hand? I do not have clammy hands. I check between each of you that my hand is not clammy. If you trip and fall, President Dangerfield and I will pick you up. Come across this stage, and I'm going to be your mothers here for a little while. Come across the stage and stand with your head held high. You have earned the right to be on this stage. You deserve to be on this stage. Take the moment, stand with your head held high and your back straight, and celebrate what you've achieved. Don't be nervous. We're here for you.
Thank you so much, Chancellor Fulmer. And as he said, we're now going to begin the presentation of graduands. At Capilano University, the Dean's Award of Excellence is presented to the graduate who achieves the highest grade point average for students, that's your GPA, in each degree program. These graduands will be identified as they cross the stage to receive their award from the Dean. I would now like to present the Dean of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Tracy Penny-Light, who will congratulate the graduands. Graduates, please rise. Oh, sorry. Some of you are going to be rising and some of you are going to be moving. So I'll ask the President and the Chancellor to also take their positions. Thank you.
MD Islam. Padmani.
I now present the graduands of the Associate of Arts degree program.
Ethan Walker. Jashanjot Kaur. Karamjeet Kaur. Komalpreet Kaur. Mariana Sancheta Lumalino. Nanveer Singh. Prob Simrandeep Kaur. Prabjot Kaur. Prabjot Kaur Tour. Sarbjit Kaur.
Sebastian Luna.
Simranpreet Kaur. Ramandeep Kaur.
I now present the graduates of the Associate of Arts degree, Creative Writing.
Joe Bradford. Lavea Som de Lunas. Sofia Navarro Correa. Gagandeep Kaur. Vishavjit Singh.
I now present the graduates of the Associate of Arts degree, Psychology.
Alok Singh. Harsimar Kaur. Prerna Maheshwari. Sana Singhi. Clara Duval. Tao Phum Ngoc Nguyen. Yasamin Bakhtar. Harleen Kaur Swaran Singh Sekom.
I now present the graduates of the Science degree, Associate of Science.
Emanjot Kaur. Honorary Kaur. Avalon Bryan. Gagandeep Kaur. Guntas Singh. Gurkarang Ganger. Harmanpreet Kaur. Harmeet Kaur. Jashanpreet Kaur. Jasleen Kaur. Jasmine Kaur. Jasmine Saul. Jisan ul Islam Raktim. Mandeep Kaur. Navneet Kaur. Rajveer Kaur. Simran. Subhashani Anyam. Sukhmani Kaur.
I now present the graduates of the Associate of Science degree program, Biology.
Asal Ali Purmagadam. Madi Golpasand. Mohit Kamboj. Vishal Devani.
I now present the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts with a major in Psychology program.
Brittany Oak. James Chan. Janaea Hay. Jessica Price. Kaylee Seddon.
Dean's Award winner, Megan Adams.
Dean's Award winner, Megan Adams. Sarisha Prasad.
I now present the graduates of the
Haley Fleury.
I now present the graduates of Bachelor of Arts Honors with a major in Psychology program.
Dean's Award winner, Jacqueline Dos Santos Theodoro Deli. Madeline McKenzie.
I now present the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts with a major in Interdisciplinary Studies program.
Cassidy Malza. Charlotte Ferte. Chelsea Hillhouse. Dave Beniwal. Amelia Davies. Hannah Jeffrey. Jason Tam. Jeffrey Felix. Jeremy Winkler. Tierney Crickmay. Wesley DeClear.
I now present the graduates of the Bachelor of Arts Applied Behavior Analysis Autism Program.
Abigail McGowan. Amaya Robles Delgado. Dean's Award winner, Carolina Paredes Cornejo. Crystal Siu. Eliana Guzman. Julia Soares. Mackenzie Tremblay. Dean's Award winner, Madison Hauke. Maria Pedraza Kircher. Sarah Billick. Stephanie Liu. Young Chi Su. Gurdeep Kaur. Harjot Kaur. Preet Sidhu. Chiranjeev Kaur. Kismat Singh. Jaspreet Kaur Gill. Paramjot Kaur Sidhu. Parveen Brar. Kirandeep Grewal. Pravneet Guman. Jifardeep Singh. Karan Sidhu. Navjot Kaur Chana. Komalpreet Kaur. Amandeep Kaur. Harsangeet Singh. Amarpreet Singh. Abhishek Dhingra. Taranjeet Singh.
Graduates, I'm going to ask you to rise. This is a long-standing tradition that after receiving your post-secondary credential, the tassel is turned to the opposite side. This is one last request from an academic perspective. And it signifies the completion of your credential. So graduates, please move your tassels. Now, this is an opportunity for me to present to you officially the 2023 graduating class of Capilano University. Congratulations again, graduates. Capilano University wishes you the very best on this important occasion. Remember that our university motto is through learning to a greater good, and you heard many messages about that today. We hope that all of our graduates will continue their learning in the years to come and make important contributions to the greater good of our communities, our province, our country, and our world. Please stay connected to your home, your families, your cultures, and your alma mater, now Capilano University. As we come to the close of today's formal proceedings, I would like to take a moment to thank the many, many university employees who contributed to this event. Faculty, staff, administrators, fellow students have all been an important part of this journey. And most also important has been recognized today, the many people who have been along with you on this journey as you complete your credential at Capilano University. I would also like to appreciate our performers today, Ava Stark and Benjamin Millen. Graduates will process to the Birch Green for a class picture and then join your guests for the Alumni all-access reception with light refreshments and music by DJ Gabriel. Please rise and remain standing until all the graduates and the stage party, led by our piper, have left the center, and I now draw this convocation ceremony to a close. Thank you.